If you want to watch what I have in store for you next, stick around. I've got some all-purpose grease at the store, and I'll show you that on another video, like I said. And I'll pull one pin out, put a little bit of all-purpose grease on there, and then I'll put the pin back in. And that should grease up on the inside of that, and enough. That'll do a couple things. It'll make your doors open and close a little bit easier, depending how old your doors are. It's gonna stop your squeaks, and it's also going to stop the dry stuff from flying out of your hinge and getting on the back side. You see that the mark was here, so it had to come from here and fly all the way over to there. That's what all that black junk is. You take your finger and wipe on there someday on your hinges, or look on some of your doors. I'm going to wager you're going to find some of that somewhere in your house, and wipe it, and you'll see that it gets all over the place. Okay, those are all ready. Now, so I'm going to have to go through my doors, and I don't know if I'm going to just check out each place, and just where it's black, I might just do them all and be done with it, because like I said, they're painting. See over here, look, there's some high up there. So with this door closed, see, when the door is closed, it flies over there, okay? And then it gets on here, it can get on there too. There's a little bit down in there. Let's look at this door. I haven't even touched this yet. There's some up there. See? Well, that tells me that chances are there's some up here. See? Look at that. See where it is on that side of the hinge, and over here. And I might just wipe down each individual one and just go for it. And then I'll look at the door and see if there's any smudges on it. Look at this one. My word. See there? Look at that. And that. There's some more. It's just everywhere. Okay? And you especially see that on doors that are white. Here's the closet. The closet, that looks pretty good. There's a little bit down there. And I don't have the lights on. Let's see here. That's not bad. There's a little bit there. See, they probably left the closet door open most of the time for that. I don't know. This is in the bedroom, so, and this door was usually left open most of the time. Okay, but I'm still going to look at that, and I'm going to go through the entire house. Yes, the entire house, and check out all the hinges everywhere. That's something I'm doing before I leave today. Oh, and I forgot on this door, when I put it in, I forgot to tap the hinge pins down. I think all the doors that I worked on, I put the hinge pins down except right here. Well, I need to do that before I leave, don't I? Because if I don't, and they get ready to mask these off, well, they'll probably tap them down, but if they didn't, and they just left and tried to mask around here, the rest of the door trim would not get painted, or on the edge there, or whatever. Okay? Even on some, I saw they were up just a little bit, and if you want them all down, the proper way is to have this down all the way. So I've pretty much checked most of the other doors. I think that's the only door that I did that way. Isn't that wacko? I might have to decide what to do with this. See, they ended up putting these, because this was the garage door that opens, and it opens up against here, and they kind of put these on here as a stop, so that when you open the door, that kind of helps stop the door, see, from hitting. I might leave those on. I might leave these on like that. I don't know, because once you leave these on, you can leave an impression in the paint there, And I've even seen these dig in. Now see this backside has smashed the trim down right there. And once it gets painted, that is going to rub on like that, see? Look at each one. Here, this one's cracked off. Look at that, see? Right there. It's from that, hitting it. And in fact, I might be able to pop this off and flip it the other way and have this one that's adjusting go over on this side and have this hit the door. You know what I mean? It might be as simple as that. And then this arm won't hit this trim because it's an OG trim and it's sticking up so high. I might have to look at that. I might look at it tomorrow. Okay. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And I would encourage you to do that and check that every once in a while so you keep your doors all nice and clean, especially if they're white. Wouldn't it be all nice if you didn't see all that black stuff? Maybe you don't even see that. Maybe you don't even care that your nice, pretty white doors have all this ugly black crap on them. But I hope you care. Now you know how to clean that stuff off. Don't just take a dry rag and wipe it, because it'll get, trust me, some of that will come off, and then when you get all done, and after a while, if you want to really critique it like how Joe usually does stuff, you'll say, you know what, Joe's right. I do see it. Look, this, can you believe that? Here, these are raised panel doors. See this black stuff right here? That came off of that hinge. Don't ask me how, but it did. Or it came off of this one. This flew down. See all the black stuff, how it sprayed out? Some of it sprayed, ka-clunk, right there. Look at the next one, right there at the same place, ka-clunk. And I'll bet you, if I got you up there, there's some right there. So I'm glad I'm kind of looking at this. See, there's some more right there from this hinge. Oh man, I'm glad I kind of checked that out. Now I guess I don't have to look at these. Well, you know, there's only so much I'm going to do for these guys. But if I really wanted to, see, there's another little black mark there that I missed, imperfection. Like stuff like that, you know what you can do to get all that kind of stuff fixed. Let's just get over here and see. Let's just see what happens here. So I got a little simple green on there, and I can use the pad on it just a little bit. Kaboom, wiped off. And I could wipe these just, you know, next to where these hinges are. And I think I can do that on, see, I don't have to worry about the inside, do I? I just have to do that. And look on yours, if they're not raised panels or like this just happens to be a fun way they decided to do this little office area. But if you have raised panel doors, then you're going to have to check right in there, right? If you have just blank doors, you could have your marks from here going all the way up. So take a look at that. Okay, so I'm gonna keep working and get these doors done. I think that's all I need to go over. Do I need to tell you anything else on how to clean these with this simple green? I don't think so. You got a nice little sponge like this. You got a few rags here. You got some hot water, because after a while this is going to get dirty. So I can just kind of clean that off a little bit. Take my Homer, have Homer help me here. Homer's all-purpose bucket. Have him help me with my job here. Get this all done before the painters get here in the morning. Well, that's all I have for this time. but I'll be back with more videos. And you know what we're going to talk about next time, I think. I'm going to show you how to put grease on, what type of grease I got, how to get these hinge pins popped up out of here without marking your nice pretty white doors. Okay, and I'll probably end up doing that. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that before the painters get done or before the painters start, or I can even do it after the painters get done, because everything will be done for them after I wipe these down, and I can be nice and careful when I take the pins out so I don't hit the nice white paint. But if I have enough time, I'm going to take these out first in case I happen to scratch or mark up any of the edges. And I'll show you all that next time.